No, we're not gonna. We're gonna do storyline first.
Let's do Shoreline.
Let's do Shoreline.
Let's do Shoreline.
Let's do Shoreline. Sure. BTS Euphoria. Didn't we already watch his live at Webley?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought so.
Where
That
he
was
was
so awesome.
Where he was swinging
flying
around
like a
an
beautiful
angel.
little angel above the clouds.
The clouds?
Clouds.
I heard clouds.
Clouds.
The clouds.
Clouds.
The clouds.
The clouds. Okay. Alright, so I feel like... Yeah, I feel like we should react to Euphoria separately. From... I feel like we could do Serendipity, Singularity, and Epiphany all in one video. Because they're like all the singles. And although Euphoria is still a single, it is like hugely BU. I don't know, should we do 2 and 2? Or should we do like Euphoria because it's a long one?
Let's just do Euphoria and then we'll combo the other ones.
Combo the other ones. Because the other ones are fairly short, but Euphoria is a long one. It's like definitely a story one. Kind of like how Run was kind of like a story, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's kind of like that. So yeah, see, it's a 9-minute long video,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm like, yeah, this is definitely... Don't look! Don't look! God, you're such a little biatch.
I saw flames.
No, you didn't see anything because you weren't supposed to
I
peek.
did too, yes ma'am.
Jesus!
I saw flames.
Why are you like this?
I saw flames.
The worst ever. No.
I got chills when I did that.
No. Okay, let's check the volumes. The volumes are low. Okay. Volumes are good now. You ready?
It's an avocado and a chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget.
Avocado.
All right, you ready? Let's do this.
What?
Say what? Hey guys, welcome back to Say What Reacts. You are the worst. Wow. Okay. Back again with another BTS story. These are so soft. Back again. If I just randomly pet Jimin's head, just ignore me. They're just so soft.
It's dumb.
It's like really dumb how soft they are. Anyway, back again with another BTS storyline reaction for you guys. Today we are reacting to "You Fuck Me Up."
Euphoria.
Euphoria. That's what I said. Sure. Or was it? Anyway, guys, this is a major storyline video.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's been a moment since we've done a storyline.
Yeah. I'm excited. Alright, guys. I think we should just... we need to stop yawning, number one.
You started it.
Ooh, I think we have a Red Bull in the fridge. We should probably bust that out. I'm just saying.
Maybe after this video.
Yeah, we should probably do that. Anyway, so yeah. We're going to just jump right in. We're going to get into this. I hope you won't cry.
What?
It's storyline.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just saying. Yeah, go ahead and give me one. Just, because you never know with me. I cry on everything, so let's just, be prepared. Like a good Girl Scout. Be prepared. Okay, we're going to start this.
That was a gin joke. You just made a gin joke.
That's okay. These jokes were the best.
This is true.
Okay.
Still such a beautiful scene.
It's sad. This is a good recap if you forgot things.
It really is, though.
Just saying.
It's going over so much.
I feel like my fan's making too much noise. It's like on high. I'm going to turn off my fan. Give me 1 second. It's distracting me. Okay, my fan won't be making any noise now. God, there's so much to this video. I almost forgot.
Euphoria.
Okay. Are you already crying? She's already crying. They've got you just like the Run video did.
Leave me alone.
Wait, no, was it Run? No, it was the highlight reel. No, it was the
The prologue.
prologue. Jesus, thank you, Jesus. Them interacting with one another always gets you so bad.
I'm good.
Are you though?
I'm fine.
Okay. Suck it in, tear.
It's just because it went, you know, back, I was just remembering everything.
Yeah.
And it was just...
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Trust me. I know. Been there, done that. It's a lot. Okay. Such crackheads. I love them. Wouldn't you love to wake up to that? I'm just
That could not have been all of that. That's it?
So, how do you interpret that? You need to talk to us about what you think
That's
and how
it?
you feel this time. Yeah, it's gonna be credits, and then I think there might be. Is there something at the very end? Ooh, there is. Yes. Okay, I forgot.
That scene. That goddamn scene. What does it mean?
So, talk to me.
Hold on. I just want to see. I just want to see. From like right here for a minute. Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm finally ready to kind of go into what I think about Jim.
Let's do it. I'm excited here.
Okay. Okay. Please take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt because...
Dude, you don't even know. I was saying all kinds of crazy shit a year ago when I did this.
I talked to Lisa
Trust
about
me.
this and Lisa was like, no matter what you say, trust me, everyone has been there. Everyone has done that.
Exactly.
Even if you were completely wrong, people still just want to hear what you have to say.
Yes.
And I have been developing this since the beginning, and it just kind of pushed it really, really further when we watched the Japanese version to what was it, Blood, Sweat, and Tears?
Yeah, that one was insane.
Okay.
All of the stuff that came with that one.
I feel so dumb saying it.
Don't feel dumb.
I feel so dumb saying it though. Okay. So okay, hold on.
Watch you be like completely right or something. Like, motherfucker. Like, where you read that?
Okay. Because we've seen in that MV, like, Jin trying to change things. Him trying to basically, like, change the past to redo something.
Mm-hmm. To make it better.
And when it was what we saw, Jimin go through the wormhole when he almost saw his other...
Or he did, or whatever, saw himself. Yeah, basically.
So... My weird, very random theory is that the reason why Jin is trying to change so many things to basically rewrite it so whatever is going to happen doesn't happen is because he is from wherever this has already happened. That wormhole that connects,
Like, originally from there?
Yes.
Okay.
So, like, one Jimin almost saw the other Jimin. He got sucked through the wormhole. Wherever he went, maybe that's where Jin is originally from.
Okay.
So he already knows what's going to happen, and he's already seen this happen to his friends, and he's trying his best to stop it. Even if he changes something very, very small, it's going to rewrite it, and hopefully the same thing that happened to his original friends doesn't happen to these people as well. Because, he cares so much about them that he's going to do whatever he can to protect them.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, it totally makes
I feel
sense.
like it feels so dumb.
Stop feeling dumb.
It feels so dumb to say.
No, I get what you're saying. And I think in a way, you could kind of say that, like, obviously there is time travel involved with this.
And I still haven't seen everything, and we haven't gone through the notes or the webtoon or anything like that, and this is just what I have so far.
I know, it's like, and I'm trying to think of what I can tell you without
spoiling anything
that might come up, like, in the notes of the webtoon. Okay, Okay, so let's read back through that, and I'm just going to point things out like I have been, but not say, this is like this because blah, 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 because I'm afraid I'm going to give away too much. Okay, so let's just watch back through it, yeah?
I'm just happy you didn't think that was dumb.
No, stop it. Dude, I know you haven't watched my videos because you can't, because you're literally reacting to them, but I literally went through this entire process a year ago. And I was like, what is that? Ooh, is this happening here? Like, I totally get it. Like, I get it. Like, because you don't know exactly what's going on. So it's like, you just have these crazy theories and you don't know if you're right or not. Like, no, I totally get it. And there's still stuff we don't know. Like, there's still answers we don't have.
I'm right, but that's where my mind went.
Yeah. It makes sense. I get it.
Now people can stop asking me to share.
We want to know what Caitlyn thinks.
Literally, so many people have asked me, what are your theories on Jin? Just tell me. And I'm like, I don't want to tell you yet.
Yeah, Jin's a complicated one, but you see why.
I see.
I mean, he feels like he has to, you know,
he's trying to
save
change,
his friends.
He's trying to change things.
Okay. So obviously this is...
So seeing him on the pier... Would it be on a pier?
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever that is at the
Scaffolding.
end. Yes.
This is all stuff we've seen before.
Right.
I feel like in those moments of confused Jin, it's almost like he gets flashes.
I think that's why my brain, it's because he's remembering just little things, and I'm confused for myself.
I feel like it's very, my theories in this was like, I feel like it's almost, have you ever seen Groundhog's Day?
Yes, it was where they relive the same day.
He keeps repeating the same day over and over again.
Yes.
I feel this is almost very Groundhog's Day-ish, but it's not always just one day. You know what I'm saying?
He's
like he's trying to fix whatever, and then when it doesn't work,
he relives
it starts back over again, and he has to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
That's what I feel,
because he hasn't changed what was meant to be changed that day.
So when he starts back over, it's like
he gets these just looks like
these little things happen, and it triggers like, wait a second, like
deja vu.
Yeah, kind of, and he starts remembering like what he has to do, and he's trying to piece it together. Like, did you ever see it's one of Brian's favorite movies, Memento. Did you ever see Memento? Okay, so in Memento, the guy, I believe he also relives the same day over, if I'm not wrong. If he doesn't relive the same day over, then he doesn't remember he doesn't remember anything that happened previously. So he starts realizing that this is what's happening. Somehow, I forget. I'm sorry. The movie's very weird. It doesn't follow a straight timeline. It bounces you back and forth. It's really weird. He starts tattooing things on his body because a tattoo can't be like erased or anything like that. So he literally tattoos things on his body, like, don't trust blah, 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 blah. And like all these little notes so that way. Yeah. So that way, because like I said, I can't remember if he's reliving the same day or if it's just when he wakes up the next day, he doesn't remember. I can't remember. But yeah, so he like starts tattooing things on himself. And so that way he gives himself all these little hints of what's going on. But like I said, you're not watching the movie in chronological order. You keep getting thrown into different
Which is
days.
almost like what's happening to him.
Well,
kind of.
I don't know. I don't feel that that's what's happening to Jin, but I don't know. But I don't feel like that's necessarily, like, different time frames are getting, because I feel like shit's happening and then like something really bad happens and it starts over.
Right.
That's what I feel.
Interesting.
But I think that was my theory around this point. But yeah. But obviously if it keeps starting over, he's not fixing it.
Right.
Like, something keeps going wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And until it happens,
he doesn't know how to fix it.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, like solving a puzzle, like you keep doing something wrong and you learn like, oh, okay, I shouldn't do something this way. Let me try again. And you know what I'm saying? And like you keep trying until you figure it out.
Here, let me try this different.
Yeah. That's what I'm feeling. If that makes sense. And I can't remember what, but I think something significant with him, like opening the curtains and looking out the window. Just the action of that happening. Now he's looking out the window and he's seeing
his room, yes, that he lit on fire.
Yeah, and so that is who with Sugar?
It looks like JK, but I can't.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, I see.
So it looks like JK
pulling him out,
saving Sugar
right after he set the room on fire.
Right. Okay. Now
they're in the hospital.
Now, J-Hope. Okay, now I do remember. You remember how he looked before he collapsed on the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
And he just collapsed, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's what's going on here. Guys, I reacted to the storyline a year ago, and honestly, I forgot a lot of things. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so complicated, and like the notes were so extensive.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a lot to remember.
Oh my god, yeah. So I feel like I'm remembering as we go.
The fact
but do you see this?
I'm proud of
do you see this?
Yes, because he's just standing there at one
point. But you see, he's like, it looks like J-Hope's about to fall.
Yes, because he's holding on to him.
And he's grabbing him from falling.
But then you see him just standing.
Right.
Oh.
But you see how like so. JK was pulling Sugar out of the fire. Mm-hmm. Jimin is preventing J-Hope from falling down the stairs. This is Jin with Arm at the gas station where his lollipop turned into a cigarette. So I'm assuming maybe that situation is still odd to me. I'm interpreting that as like I'm interpreting it as he like sucks on lollipops because maybe he used to have a smoking habit and he got so frustrated when that asshole like threw money out the window at him that he started smoking again. And so that's why the lollipop turned into a cigarette just as a representation of that. And so Jin being there to like pick up the money so that, you know, instead of RM just, you know, getting frustrated and doing it. Yeah, I think is what that was. That was my interpretation of what the lollipop to the cigarette thing might have stood for. And you saw, hold on.
This is what I was just like, not this.
Yeah. So.
That's where when we watched it the first time around, I was just like.
Wait, what? Yeah. So we see here the broken bottle, but there's no blood anywhere.
No blood.
And J-Hope is there.
Yes.
Instead of the dad.
Mm-hmm.
And here's
the blood, just
this boy standing on the top of a rooftop like that. And him looking super sad.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to cry.
Now, what do you notice about that?
They look like they're in a cafeteria ward at a hospital. Because Jimin is still in his hospital clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But when he runs, he's changing into a different shirt.
But that scene, he's by himself.
Yeah.
This scene,
he's with everyone.
He's with everyone. Beautiful baby.
Beautiful.
Euphoria.
I still hear you fuck me up every time. I'm just saying. I kind of want to.
I cannot take scenes with them being together happy like this because it makes me want to cry.
Let's kind of try to skip through it again. Sorry. So cute. Oh, no. Okay.
But even the scene on the mattress reminded me of the scene of the prologue. But
right,
this
which is
time
totally like those are what got you.
It's completely different because you know, there's these pillows and blankets and little flower pot, and they're obviously on a rooftop somewhere, rather than in the middle of what looked like the woods on like a dirty mattress before.
Yeah. But his hand still, like his hand is bandaged up, so it's like this is obviously after that happened. But it's almost like, so we've already established we feel that Jin is going back trying to change things, right? So we have this exact scene, but in a completely different setting.
Yes.
Now we have the scene again in a different setting.
Yes.
So is this a different time that this happened? You see what I'm saying? I never thought about this before the first time I saw this. See, I'm still coming up with things and still learning things as I'm seeing it, even though I've already seen all of this. So this is what I literally just thought this for the first time. Now that we're like just discussing it, is this the same thing but just a different time that it's occurred? Because like what else is the explanation?
The arm's the one that
his hand is bandaged. RM like is showing up with all of his friends to. Because he's like, you know, I need someone to talk to, you know. I don't know. That's just what I never thought about that until this moment. Okay. I don't know. Does that make sense, though?
It does, though.
Okay. I'm doing things with my brain. I don't know if they're right things, but I'm doing things with my brain. And it's just so weird because, like, I've already seen all of this. So you would think I would have already, like, thought about this. I feel like
the second time, like, even, like, the second time you watch something, you pick up on things you didn't see before. That's why we rewatch
I'm just hoping that, like, my other knowledge of things to come isn't influencing what I'm saying now. Like, and, like, I'm not spoiling.
Like, the back of your
I'm wondering if
like,
I'm like, thinking, I'm, like, really, like, am I spoiling anything for her? Or,
I mean,
like,
if you are, we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah. I mean, I know that you're not the hugest psycho about if something gets spoiled for you. I know you're not. I'm the crazy one about that. I know that you're like, whatever, I'm gonna see it anyway. But like, I just hope that I'm not accidentally spoiling stuff for you.
I mean, I don't think you are,
I hope I'm not, but that's okay. Okay, oh wait, what am I doing? We're supposed to just be going like this. Oh, okay, no, this is important. This was pointed out to me by fans. Well, fans of BTS, but subscribers to me. Does that make sense? Okay, so who was there first?
We got our pair of...
But who was there first? And then Suga, right?
Yes.
Apparently, order is very important. Okay, that's what I was told.
I have been told that too.
I was told order is very important.
I have heard that.
So JK, then Suga. Then Jimin, J-Hope.
He's hospital. He's still in the hospital.
That's so hospital. That's so hospital.
He's still in the hospital.
So Jimin, J-Hope. RM.
Okay.
Then V. Then Jin. Now the picture just faded. Why did the picture fade from color to like
it's
dull?
Why is it turning almost? It looks like it's turning blue green. What did I?
To me, it just looks. Is that the trash can underneath?
I think I hit the trash can.
To me, it looks almost like it's faded, like it's old.
That's true. Like the Polaroids that they were taking.
Yeah, like it looks old. Like it went from like this is modern time to now. This is not modern time anymore. Like this was like
months ago, maybe. Like it's like an older photograph.
Yeah, that's how I saw that.
Which plays into your thing that maybe this is just from a different time period.
Yeah. Because like we know from the highlight reel, we know that he's reliving days.
Yes.
We know that already. So is he reliving that same, the day, and that was that mattress scene was just a different one of those days in that
just a different setting.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot we're doing this. Just making sure there's 7 there, because sometimes Jin's not in the picture.
He's beautiful.
This is him on the rooftop again, right? Yeah.
But see, they all look like they're in hospital clothes. Almost.
I don't think that looks like hospital clothes. They're just white. They're just all dressed in white.
They're makes him happy.
Now, Jin's looks like a hospital gown. And, I mean, not Jin's, sorry, J-Hope's. To me, J-Hope's look like a hospital gown. But that would make sense if it did.
Yes.
Why they all gotta stare at us like that?
That's a really just nice background.
So my question is, I was trying to see the back of J-Hope's.
Do you just want to look at their butts?
No. I was trying to see the back of J-Hope's to see if it looked like it tied in the back like a hospital gown. So how do you interpret this?
See, that's when I saw that. I was just like...
Yeah. So how do you interpret that instead?
Because he looked at him the same way when he went up there in the prologue. But yet it's him with the camera and he's just looking down on all of his friends. But then it flashes back to Tae in the water and it's like he's getting sucked out of the water.
Now, this isn't a theory I read. This is just, I saw another reactor react to this. They might know who I'm talking about. I saw another reactor react to this, and this was what he thought. And I was like, that's interesting. I never thought about it before, but it's very interesting. And I want to share the theory with you because I found it very interesting. I was like, he might be onto something there. I don't know. So obviously he's having to relive days because the outcome of the previous times are not good.
Right.
Obviously. And he wants to change that.
Yes.
So, because he's trying to, save people.
Yes.
So, they're all in white.
Yes.
What does that typically signify?
Not anything very good. Yeah.
So, and he's looking down at them, right? And we see it here. And we see it here. Mm-hmm. But do you notice that a lot of times when he's looking at them, he's looking at them through a camera?
That's true. He is, because he always has the
and
old
a
school
camera is a way to preserve memories of things that have happened. And here he's looking at his friends
because
through a camera.
They're not there.
Are they there? They're all in white. And then he smiles and he jumps off.
And then take it.
Well, that just it brings you back to
right, but
Tae. But is he jumping off
because
to reset things because he couldn't save them?
That's interesting.
He didn't say that last part when I watched the reaction.
But I don't
because I don't think he knows about the resetting thing because he didn't watch that part yet. But that would, when he mentioned he's looking at him through the camera and they're all in white, angels type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Does that mean to have that? Are they there? Did they actually die? And then is it a guilt type thing? So he wants to reset things to try again. So he jumps off too. You know what I'm saying? So that's my theory on that.
It'll push things back and then he can try again.
That's what I thought when I heard what that reactor said, and now I'm rewatching it.
Sammy? Because I feel like that's
no, it's not Sammy. I love Sammy, but he is clueless to the storyline.
Yeah,
he is so clueless. No, it's Hey Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, but Charlie's he didn't watch every single thing in order, so he doesn't know about a couple of things. He's just kind of
pulling things out.
But I think he watched this out of order accidentally.
Okay.
So he doesn't know. He didn't watch the highlight reel, so he doesn't know about Jin repeating days. So he didn't know about that when he watched this.
But that's still really cool for him to
make that connection. Because I never made the connection that maybe he's looking at them through the camera because they're not actually there.
Because that's the only thing that he can see them is the video that's there.
Yeah. I was like, oh,
because even the video looks even with the old school camera, it's still
it looks older, and all the pictures that you see look older, which signifies that they're not. It's past.
They're not new pictures.
Yeah,
Fujiji doesn't look like that.
The Fujiji doesn't. Yeah.
Interesting.
Very. And then I'm not going to give anything away to oh yeah, no, this actually ended like this. It didn't end with him jumping in. But this, I'm not going to give anything away here, but damn it. Don't you know how to read it? Come on now.
Oh my God,
you know how long it would take me to,
do you know how long
to
it would
read
take
every
me?
letter? Putting together a
I'm just
sentence.
I'm at like a 3-year-old. I still, that scene still bothers me.
Yeah.
I rewatch that MV to this day, and I still get mad.
Yeah. But remember in the one, was it the highlight reel? When was it? There was one, not highlight reel, but the prologue. There was one, remember he looked and he smiled?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
At, like,
and then,
the person, you're like, why did he smile? It was almost like he was familiar with the person. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to say too much,
Yes.
so I'm probably going to stop talking now because I hopefully haven't spoiled anything, or if I have, I hopefully haven't spoiled too much. But yeah, I'm afraid if I keep talking, I might accidentally like spoil something significant that she shouldn't know yet.
I feel like I've learned quite a bit,
Yeah.
and now my brain is.
I feel like I've learned
turning?
more than I did before, even though I've already done this.
Well, because now
But the more times you watch it and then you having conversation with
Yeah.
someone about it, like
you can just bounce ideas and stuff.
yeah, and then obviously, and I have watched a few reactors react to the storyline as well, so I'm seeing their point of view on what they're seeing as they go. Yeah, so it's been interesting.
And I just want to point out that all of you should be proud of me for still not watching any of this on my own.
This is true
Because
because
I
she's
have not.
awful at spoiling stuff.
And sometimes I will just click on stuff and it'll have autoplay and the next thing will play and the next thing and it'll
First of all, turn off your autoplay. Number one, it's in settings. Turn off your autoplay. First things first.
Well, sometimes I just literally I'll be in the bedroom doing something and I'll have it playing in the background.
So you should, not do that for BTS stuff. Do that for like other stuff, but not BTS stuff.
But I still have not watched anything.
I'm proud of you.
You should be proud.
of you.
You should be proud because some people don't have the patience to wait months.
True story. It has been like
At least 2 months. I feel like it's been at least 2 months.
honey, it's probably been 4 at least. What are you, 2 months? Are you kidding me?
I'm trying to be nice.
Please. If we do one a week, and how many videos have we done so far?
Yeah, it's been a while since we've recorded.
It's been a minute. Well, it's been a while since we recorded, but I'm still releasing one every week.
Right.
Yeah. But there's just a lot of videos involved, dude. Hell, Wings alone already had 7.
That's true.
So, yeah. So that right there, Wings alone was almost 2 months just to get through Wings. If you want to put that into perspective, yeah.
That's true.
All right, so I hope you guys found that interesting. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I didn't want to give out too many things. I know that there's way more I could have pointed out and said, but I'm not going to. We'll get into more later. We're gonna end up finding out everything, and she's gonna end up finding out everything. And I know, I remember I reacted to the notes up until
Don't we have
up until what we have. What did I react to the notes up until? I think Persona, because I finished reacting right before Map of the Soul Persona came out. So I've reacted to everything up until then. I haven't reacted to Map of the Soul Persona notes or Map of the Soul 7. Am I saying all of this right? Map of the Soul Persona, right? Yeah. Map of the Soul 7. Yeah. So I haven't reacted to those 2 notes yet. So those will probably have to find online because I think the notes book that we have
is only up until
Persona as well, I believe. So yeah, I'll have to check the book that we have for when we go over it. But yeah, so we'll react to everything, all the notes in my notes book that we have. And then anything that is not included in that, we'll find online and react to that. So once again, for everyone who's going to say, you really need to react to like the notes in the webtoon because it happens every video. So I'm realizing I'm going to need to say this in every video now. So then I can just timestamp comments. So yes, we will react to the notes in the webtoon just like I did a year ago, but we will dive even further since more has been released since then. And we are also not going to be reacting to any explained videos until we are done fully exploring everything ourselves, because the whole point is to make our own theories, not read about someone else's theories, because that kind of spoils the adventure.
Defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it defeats the purpose of us doing all of this. So yeah, we want to figure it all out ourselves, then see what else someone else has figured out. Exactly. Yes. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed our random discussion. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the next
Peace
video.
out, boy.
Bye.
Peace out, Brussels sprout.
Can't wait to see Serendipity. Serendipity is my favorite BTS song. My favorite BTS solo song.
That song
Yeah.
so much.
But like the video is not linked to BU, but no, I'm gonna point out multiple things.
Let's be real.
But remember, okay, so I think this is what they were saying. They said this in Boy Meets Evil. The reason why Boy Meets Evil, even though it obviously has to do with wings, the reason why it's not listed as BU is because it doesn't progress the storyline. So although there's connections to the storyline, it doesn't progress it forward.
Gotcha.
So I think that's the same thing for Serendipity. Okay. So I think the reason why it's not listed as BU is because it doesn't progress the storyline further, but I feel like it helps explain him just slightly. Little things. Little things. Not like big things, but just there's little things here and there.
I mean, let's be real. Anything that's really not rated BUs still have something in it. So.
Not everything, but a lot of things.
Most things. Most
I mean, like,
do.
I don't think, Dope did.
Go ahead.
Yeah. But I thought, was Dope before? Was Dope before Wings? Shit. I don't know. Shit. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. Not everything, but most things. I mean, like, Boy with Love isn't connected to BU.
No.
But anyway.
No.
Okay, we're gonna go. Bye.